So if you're someone who's exhausted but still can't shut off at night, if you're always taking care of everyone else before yourself, or constantly managing, fixing, anticipating, or controlling, then this video is for you. Because one of the biggest themes I see amongst people struggling with their sleep is when you don't feel safe being fully yourself, your body doesn't feel safe enough to rest. And this is way more common than you might think. I'm Daniel, and I'm a former insomniac who spent over 10 years struggling with his sleep and spending over $180,000 trying every specialist and supplement out there. And now I support people with their sleep and been coaching hundreds of others to do the same for the past 8 years by helping people heal sleep at its deepest roots. Inside my sleep support community and in my one-on-one work, I see the same patterns over and over again. And today I want to share one of the most overlooked causes I see for sleepless nights. Most people think their sleep struggles are just about light exposure, caffeine. But for many, the real issue is self-abandonment. What does that mean? Saying yes when you're tired, taking care of everyone else first, holding it all together, being the reliable one, and avoiding disappointing anybody. These patterns train your nervous system to stay in hypervigilance even when you desperately want to rest. Your brain is quietly carrying that constant message that it's not safe to relax, I need to stay alert. So you climb into bed and suddenly your mind races, you replay conversations, you worry about tomorrow, you rehearse the outcomes, you scan for anything that can go wrong. You're stuck in survival, and awareness is that first step. So why is it that I see such a common theme of people pleasers being the ones that are struggling with sleep? Well, first, it's the chronic overgiving that leads to no energy being left to downregulate. Your nervous system is running a marathon all day, and it doesn't magically switch off at night. The other aspect is fear of disappointing people will lead to the anticipatory anxiety, right? Your mind is already living in future expectation and worry. It also can be these control patterns leading to a difficulty in letting go into rest. And sleep requires letting go, right? Control requires gripping. And these two cannot coexist well. Lastly, this productivity of self-worth leads to rest feeling uncomfortable, right? Stillness can feel unsafe when your whole identity is built around being useful. These emotional patterns create biological consequences. Higher baseline cortisol, muscle tension, digestive issues, a body trained to stay ready. Your body isn't malfunctioning, it's following the rules you taught it. If your days are spent overriding your needs for others, your nights will reflect that. People-pleasing, the over-controlling, the perfectionism, these aren't personality flaws. They're survival strategies. Maybe you grew up needing to keep the peace. Maybe you learned that love equals being useful. Maybe being easy or low maintenance kept you safe. That one is especially true for me. Putting on a front like I have it all together, like I don't have issues, and that's where I found validation. Our systems have adopted these patterns, which made sense at the time. They helped us cope and survive for a time, but they're not helping you now and are affecting your rest. So the big question, how does one shift from constantly feeling like they need to perform to being there for themselves? Start noticing where you override yourself. That quick yes when your whole body feels no, pushing through the fatigue, staying on when you're drained. Awareness is the first intervention. Next, consider micro boundaries. Not these huge confrontations, just simple self-honoring. Give me a moment. I'll get back with you. Pause before saying yes. These retrain safety and give you time to breathe and realize where you even stand. Then begin doing emotional check-ins before bed. Ask yourself, what part of me needs something right now? What am I holding on to? Your nighttime anxiety often is a result of some sort of daytime avoidance. Lastly, replace that self-abandonment with self-presence. Not in a big dramatic way, gently. A few breaths, a hand on the heart, letting yourself be human before you try to sleep. Letting yourself have needs that deserve to be honored. We start to orient ourselves towards filling our cup up first because you know that's the only sustainable way to continue to care for those around you. Now, for some, these patterns are decades old, and sleep is just a symptom. The real work is building safety in the body, healing these old emotional patterns, and learning how to stop abandoning yourself. And that's exactly the work we do in my sleep support community and my one-on-one coaching. So check out the description below if you're looking for support. I do hope you found this helpful, and if it resonated with you, I'd love to hear, where do you notice yourself people-pleasing or over-controlling? Just take a moment to be self-reflective and share your experience in the comments, because I read them all. Until next time, rest well.